Alrighty then, welcome back to Factorio, where I am about to start the pleasurable task of cracking oil in new and exciting ways. So, I thought I had built some of these, but my brain is obviously telling me, oh I have, I've got 8, good. So we're going to put down some new oil refineries, and we're going to crack oil in the new and exciting way. One thing I'm just going to do while I'm down here is I'm just going to get one of these and pop it here. Like that, and then get rid of these because they're just taking up space. Great, there we go. Where you go, computer, sort that out. Good, okay. So these all over, well, since I'm here, why not? Let's just tidy this up anyway. So this go to here. That's great, and we can get rid of these ones that aren't doing anything anymore. Great stuff, one extra belt there, not that that really matters, but you know. These belts are nicely full, so I know that we're not, you know, pillaging it too much the other end. This can now go. Excellent, that can go. This can probably go as well. Yeah, this needs a better power pile to just get it that far, and then this one can go away. Come here. Great, okay. So this is, yeah, slightly untidy, but it'll do the job. Okie dokie dokie dokie. So we want to crack oil. I'm not sure, this must be absolutely full. Whether it's enough to cope with 2 lots of cracking, I don't know, but we'll find out. First of all, what we're going to do is go here, we're going to zoom in a little bit, and we're going to start thinking about how we're going to do this. And I, just for fun, and again, I'm playing for fun, we're going to go this way and see what we get. I actually want the outputs to come the other way, so I'm wondering, why don't I, because this is just a waste of space over here, what we're going to do is we're going to put a box down, and actually I'm just going to make several more of those boxes. I'm going to put a box down here like that, and then we're going to empty things that we don't want to in a minute. So I'm just going to pop this sulfur in there, this plastic, and these dodgy power poles for a moment, because I'm probably going to gain. I don't really need this thing either. Just can I just get rid of you somehow? How do I get rid of this? Okay, interesting. Deconstruction planner. I see. Can I just bin the deconstruct? I can. Excellent. Well done. Thank you, game. Right, what I want to do is I just want to clear some space, which again, I cannot emphasize enough that having the ability to soak up some of the pollution will definitely help in the short term, but we're now at the stage where we need to just get things done. Come on, nanobots, do your thing. Great. I just want some space to work with. And this is one of the quickest ways to do it. Not as quick as having the other bots, but this is a good start. Just let my guys do their thing. Yeah, they're filling my inventory nicely. Okay, that's going to be full any second, so let's go over to here. Yes. See? Full. Great. Wood. Excellent. Coal. Stone. Great. Okay, let's just deal with this up here as well. Great. Fill all this stuff up. Good. And then we'll have some more space down here. It's just clearing the way. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? That's nearly singing, but not quite, so, you know. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit more space to work with for now. We'll leave this tree here for flavour. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these and we're going to work, for now we'll work upwards because I feel moved that way. Absolutely no idea if this is good, bad or indifferent. Okay, what happened there? Okay, good. That's it. There we go. Right, so now we need to bring in water, and we need to bring in water and oil. So oil we've got, it's just here, and we'll just take a new pipe off here. Don't tell me I haven't brought any pipe with me. Yep, that's correct. I haven't brought any pipe. Let's just be sensible like this. And go and get some materials. I could have made an actual road through there. That would have made some sense, but never mind. Let's go around the top here, which is a little bit more occupied than it was before. Screech! Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is nearly run out, but that's fine. That's always a supplement. Just not going to make sure that we're actually... Okay, because this is supplying this and these are supplying this one. So technically this does supply both sides of this, so we should be alright. We might have to rearrange that once these are out of the way, but for now it's doing its job. What do I want? Oh yeah, things over here. So I need some pipe, which I think is down here, which it certainly is. 2 of those. We've got some underground. We probably do some more power poles at some point. Okay, good. Right, for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to offload the combat because I don't think we need the combat. So you can have all that back. And actually what we'll do, as crazy as this sounds, is we'll put one of these here. And that can go into this one, and then we'll just offload that for now. That's cleared up the inventory a little bit. What else do we not need? Well, we don't need these extra furnaces, and I'm sure... Do you not need one of those furnaces to make? You don't? Okay. Fine, well we'll just use this storage box here. These storage boxes will make more sense once we've got the bots, because we'll turn these into boxes that can request things. Just want to... I might want some stack inserters at some point, so let's just get the materials to make stack inserters. And then, because they need blue ones, and then both chips and steel, or iron plates. So let's just get 50 of these. And both chips. Okay. Let's just... where's the iron plate? Here's the iron plate. Just a nice little circle for no reason whatsoever. Always want iron plate anyway. We can do 16 because we've got some red. We haven't got any green, so we're making the green. Let's just... We don't need to do that. We can grab some green from here. That's great. And we got some red. Now we can make 20. That's good. We just might need them in the future. So what have we got left? Very little in the iron plate department. It's alright. Grab some iron plate because we're bound to need it at some point for something. Great. And then let's go over here again. So I got some... Yep, let's just go over here and hope we've got everything we need. That'll be nice. Okay. Car. Okay. We could really nearly use a little train to get us over there. Screech. Okay. Now, having done this, we then have some pipe that we can do things with. So down here, what we're going to do is we are going to... We haven't got a pump, have we? No, that's okay. What do I need for a pump? Engine? Yeah, okay. And what does an engine need? Just out of interest. They must be here somewhere. I can't see them. They're here. Gear wheel, steel plate, and pipe. Okay, fine. Right, let's just get rid of you. We'll worry about it if we need it. Okay, and then this can be a normal pipe. Make sure that flows. That's great. And then we'll have the opposite one of these, which will come up here like this. That's great. And then that'll turn around and go like this, and then come up to here. Great. And then we'll have a nice normal pipe again. Flushing that in here. This is filled up all so far. Right, okay. So then what we want to do is we want to steal this. Great. Rotate it and pop it there. 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 I'm going to stop saying there, even though I probably won't. And that'll do fine. Technically, we'll just chop that off so that I don't ever forget. That's great. What I could have done is this at the same time. And we'll pop that there like that. And then we'll have the paste of this there like that. That's great. Let's tidy this up so that I know what I'm doing. Once you get into pipes, the world is a ghastly nightmare. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this easy to line up by copying that and then pasting that over top like that. Great. Good. Get rid of that one again and get rid of this one. Okay, so then we've got everything we need. We just need some water now. And the water is... We've already got water coming in here. So we could just steal that water because I don't think it's going to be too much at the moment. So we'll just steal the water that's already here. Okay, thank you. So yeah, nice handy. You're full of water, right? Yeah, you are. So let's just copy you and go out to here. Will be fine. Let's go just as neat and tidy as we can. Great, nice pipe here. And then you. Great. Okay, that's going to be irritating and challenging for me. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to bend this round here like this. I've run out of those. How can I have possibly run out of those? Okay, get rid of you. Just make me some of these. I can take these ones apart, to be honest, but... Okay, let's just do it here to this. Great. Normal pipe, please. Okay, that gives us water all the way down to here. And then we just need this, like that, and a normal pipe. Congrats. Right, these now have everything they can possibly need to do these things. This cable here can be got rid of in a minute, but for now, we'll just... what we'll do is we're going to power this up. So we'll just do one here. This is bothering me. So you... How far do you stretch? There. And then... There. And then we'll have one of these. Make sure that that goes to about there. That's great. And then here somewhere. Where's that pole? Okay. Regrets. Massive regrets. Right. Okay, then you. Okay, good. You. Good. You. You. Great. Okay, that tidies that up a little bit. Just makes this is a bit of a nightmare, but nothing's got a complaint on it, so that's a good start. Then we can just power these up at the bottom, 2 at a time. Not quite 2 at a time. Okay. Yeah, why not? Okay, so these will do lovely things, but now we've got an absolute ghastly nightmare. Because now we have all the types of oil, all the types of things that we have to come out, and as soon as they do this, they get output full, and that's the end of our world. So I'm just going to have a sip of tea. Now, what I actually did in my last playthrough, when I say playthrough, I've never completed this, but in my last play of the game, what have we got? We need to make those so we can go faster. Is I did start making use of some logic using the little wires, which I think maybe you have to actually... Don't actually know. Maybe... Oh no, you can have green wire and red wire. Yeah, you can have some logic. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. Right. But we need to get lubricant, and lubricant comes out of the chemical factory, if I remember rightly. Yeah, we need a chemical factory that has heavy oil. Yeah. Oh, jelly. Interesting. Okay. Right. Personal laser defense. Big fan. Okay. Have we already got the next armor then? We've got power armor there, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Power armor, what do we need? We need the blue chips. Okay, blue chips are next on the list. And they need sulfuric acid and the other chips. What I actually need to do is to make... what I need to do is make a big factory. So there's some more iron here. And iron, and we need copper. There's copper here. I need to claim an outpost here. to start claiming this lot, so we might have to go on a bit of a combat mission, because I need a good source of copper that's bigger than the ones we have at the minute. So I think we are going to... There's another copper here. Stone, a little tiny iron ore. Yeah. But this will sort us out for a while. I mean, we've got quite a bit here. It's just copper. We're copper poor, so that we need this copper. So we're going to have to go and claim that copper. But before we do anything else, let's get this sorted out. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to do something. So first of all, we're going to do... we're going to go copy, and we're going to copy this, and then we're going to rotate that round, and then we're going to start thinking about how we're going to do this. Let's do this first. Okay, that's then we're going to need to do more research, and we don't want to not do research. So worker robot speed is great. Laser weapons damage is no bad thing. So let's do some of that. We need to build some solar panels as well, because we can definitely do things with that. Laser shooting speed. Yeah. Mining productivity is never a bad thing either. The lab research, I don't care about that. We're going to need uranium at some point, but not right now. And we can just we can upgrade our nanobots again. Don't care about the flamethrower. Worker robots, we can start to get speed for that, I guess. I mean, there's a tank as well. Let's get worker robot speed up, and then we'll... Personal battery Mark II is good, but you need yellow science for that, which we don't have. Okay, this can go away. And then what I want is, I want this again. I want that to be here. That's great. Oh. Okay. Let's just go and get some more stuff. It is very tempting to... What does it cost to make these? We need the blues, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's carve ourselves a little tiny path through here, so that we can easily walk back and forth. That's great. Do we need this pole? We do not. Where's my pole? There it is. Don't need that one either. It's got to be there somewhere. I saw it light up. Thank you. Okay, good. Don't need you. Don't need you. Great, and you're still working. Good. Let's go over here. Let's go and get our pipes and things that we need. Walking against the belts is slow. Let's not do that. Okay. Wander up here. Is this... Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty of science coming out. I mean, it's not plenty of science. I'm sure there's people screaming that this is nowhere near plenty science. We'll have one more lot of those. Pipes then. Let's get... We're doing pipe-based things, so let's get pipe-based things. Oh, mouse glitched. Great, this is full, I'm sure. It is. Oh, nearly. Yes, fuller now. Great. Okay, we're going to need belt. Who knows? We haven't got any... Hey, half this game is just running out of stuff, so... you know, it's part of it. So... Laser weapons is good. So now, how do you make a laser turret? Steel plate, battery, and electronic circuits. Okay. Side quest. Side quest time. What was that? It was steel plate, battery, and electronic circuits. Okay, let's get down below the batteries then. Okay, batteries on the bus would be a thing. And maybe we should do that, because this must be full, right? Yeah. So if I go here and collect 200 batteries, can I now make... I can make 6 steel plate and green circuit. Okay. So... I don't really want to be making it. Why am I doing this? I don't want to be making them. Okay, so... I want to put batteries on the bus. That's what I want to do, because we're going to need them elsewhere. But for now, we could just have a little turret maker just here. So let's go back to here. Pop these back in here because I don't need them in my inventory. Now what we'll do is we'll have a little turret maker just over here. That's what we need. I'm going to do it for one more time. I'm going to keep... That's personal laser defense, that's fine. So steel plate, battery, electronic circuit. Steel plate, battery, electronic circuit. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Great. And then this is going to go like this. Terrific. Okay, then we're going to have a splitter, which for some reason I don't have available. One there, one there. That's great. And then this here is going to go like this. Like that, and then like that. And then this, I should have gone one lower because this man makes this stupid. But hey, that's what spaghetti's for. Yep, this is exactly what spaghetti is for. Okay, great. And then this can come down. It's ugly, but functional. Okay, great. And then this is going to go from here to there, which is great. Then we'll have a nice little one of these, which I've got. I happen to have one. This is going to make those. They're going to get put in a box. And then this is going to take as many as it needs of that and pop them out. Here, this has got everything it needs, just needs a bit of power. And then we'll have 4 lots of turrets, please. Are you making things? You are making things. Great. Okay, turrets ahoy. I've still got rails. Why have I got rails? Who knows? Going to need rails at some point. Right. Where are we? Let's go back up to where we were doing. Okay, so that's making turrets. Did I come over here for a reason? I can't remember. I'm sure it was important. But now I'm going back over here. Have I got no pipes still? Well, we'll see. We've got some pipe. I think I did pick the pipes up, actually, to be fair. So there is hope. There is. Okay, let's... Okay, and this just needs one of these. There, like that. Okay, you can see how this is now lined up. So in theory, I can copy that and pop that down like this. Oh, I've done the classic mistake. I've done the classic mistake. Okay, let's just... Because I can't... Yeah, so all of this... Good. I need that to be here. Like that. There we go. Right. I hate pipes. I really hate them. I really hate this part of the game. Which I know is ridiculous. You absolutely shouldn't, but I do. So there we go. Right. Got it. Okay, that goes plugged into there. Great. And there. Great. Okay. You get the idea. Okay. So then we have, thankfully, 3 lines to then be doing some lovely stuff. Just intrigued to see... Okay. Yeah, we'll see how much crude oil we have and whether we need to get a second pipe from our crude oil supply. But the most important thing is now that we need to tank this. We're going to need more tanks than that. Because I'd like at least 2 tanks for each one. And we'll start that here and we'll see how we go. Be nice if they lined up. What's the biggest? Great, that seems good to me. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Just pausing while I think. Maybe I put the tanks over here for now. Because I need the tanks to not touch. So that's the most important thing. So let's start low, and then we'll work our way up. So you naturally go as far as there. So let's tank you up here. Great. Then you need to be slightly further up and away. Maybe even we do it this way to make sure things never meet. We can absolutely do that. This is great. Yeah, why not? The last thing we want is these meeting and mixing, because bad things happen. So you. Beautiful. Look how sexy this is. Okay, and then that needs to be... Is that the same place? Yeah. Great. Chop that up. Great. Oh my god. Yeah. I tell you, you just run out of piping stuff. Right, this is good. So then these, though, are going to fill up like nobody's business. But we have uses for all of these things, in theory. So then we can just tank up, you see, from there. Right, let's... okay. So then over here, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do some things with these things. So we can make solid fuel out of absolutely everything, but we end up too much solid fuel, really. But we're going to then need to convert the solid fuel into rocket fuel anyway. So what I might do for now is we need lubricant, which is made from, not jelly, but heavy oil, which is this stuff. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to make some lubricant with our chemical factories that I'm sure I've got none of. That's right. So we'll start with 5 and see how we go, just because that's a nice, helpful number. The other ones we're going to just make solid fuel out of for now. So I cannot remember for the life of me what else we're going to do with it. So over here, we're going to have... They're more chemical factories, right? Yeah, we're going to need 5 more then. Let's sort the lubricant out, though, first, which is the heavy oil one. So we're going to bring that up and then power our chemical plants, wherever they are. Here they are. And we're going to bring it up, and we're going to power the chemical plants this way. Great. Thank you. And we're going to have solid fuel. No, we're going to have lubricant from heavy oil. That's what we're going to have. Does it need anything else? It does not. Great. So then we're going to, unfortunately, you're going to have to go. Good. And we're going to need one of these. That's going to go here to there. And then we can use the pipe that we have absolutely tons of to go to there. Bit of a power pole situation. We'll connect this up just to have a... Why not? It makes it neat and tidy. And then we can have a nice shiny power pole, which goes here to here, and that powers those. For some reason my keyboard is suddenly stuttering on going down, so I don't know whether my S key's got a bit of an issue. We'll find out. I hope not. It's an expensive keyboard, so one hopes not. These are filling up nicely, as always. Okay, then we'll have a little bit of space here, please. Great. Little tank, so we can tank off the lubricant, the excess lubricant, because we always want to make sure we've got spare. So again, pipe. We just straight into there. And now we're making lubricant. Okay, that can start to stack up. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this back over. And we're going to have more chemical plants. So we've got 5. And right here, we're going to have 5 batches of 5. And this one is going to be light to solid fuel. And then in a minute, we'll have some more. More lovely pipe. Great. And then on the back side of this, we're going to have a belt, which is going to come this way to there with a lovely one of these. Don't need to go out of the excessive. That's great. Then some power. Let's have some power. We're going to have power there. Power. Not quite there and there. That's fine. Okay, that's good. And then we'll have the light oil coming out of here. And we'll do this in a clever way that is absolutely by design. That's going to go here, and this is going to go doink doink like that, and then doink doink doink. Don't need to keep saying doink, but you get the idea. So that's good. That's light oil. And this, the view that now shows all these things is just brilliant. Interesting that it's only 46. Interesting. Okay, that is working. Good. I thought that had frozen then for a moment. So this is all good. We'll copy one of these. And that's good enough for me. We'll pop that here. That'll go and make all those things, except this recipe is going to be the other one, which is solid fuel from that. No. Thank you. Right, that's good for that. This, I'm just going to get rid of that. And we're going to put a pipe here, and then a pipe, one of these here like that. That'll do for a second. And this belt is going to go the other way. Like that. And this is then going to come up. I have regrets that it's not perfectly symmetrical, but, you know, life. And then we'll have one of these, which can just join everything together. Like that. So they're going to go dealing with that. And now we just need to get the this fuel just underneath. Don't have any more of those, because of course we've run out, because why wouldn't we? So this can come from here, but it's neater if it comes from this side, because it'll be nice and who cares? Let's just do it from here. That's great. Normal pipe, please. This can go like this. We'll just do, let's do, and then here, because it's neater. Like that. And now we have all the parts of the oil. Somewhat surprisingly to me as much as you, we actually have all the bits and pieces of the oil being processed. So this has got some stuff, this has got some stuff, this has got some stuff, and we've got some lubricant going into there. The big question on everyone's minds is there actually any oil left in the pipe? Surprisingly, the answer is yes. Probably because these are hardly being used, but there we go. But now we have our own body weight in solid fuel. So what we're going to do for now is we're going to take this, and we're going to send this up here. And we're going to have a little think about this for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We are going to just make this clear for me so that I don't have to sit and think about it. Great. And then... Great. Oops. Okay, let's just move up here so I don't get out of the way. Great. Congrats. Okay, that does that. And then, because I want to... I'm bound to need solid fuel. I don't want this to block up. For now, what we're going to do is what looks absolutely insane. But we are going to take... Because I want to constantly have this going. So for now, we're just going to have one of these little systems here. Like that. Power this up. Oh. Great. There you go. And they will just take some off and gradually stack up. And for now, that should keep us going for a little while, because these take quite a while to fill up, although it is surprising. But for now, that keeps that going, which means that we're never blocked up on these. Later, there's ways to do clever things with green wire. So I can do green wire from here to here, for example. Alright, so I can't do that. I can't... Yeah, why is my... I need to look at my S key. I need to change the switch, I think, on that, because it's deciding not to go down sometimes, which is very irritating. Right, so then this has to go via a power pole, but that's irritating. But in theory, if I did I don't know. Well, let's say this to this machine. Then I think I can do clever things, which says that, you know, if that's full, then turn it on. If it's not full, then turn it off. But I don't quite know how to. Don't quite know how to delete the red wire, green wire. That's not how you delete the green wire. Unsurprisingly, you'll be unsurprised to learn that that's not how you do it. Right, so that should keep going, whatever. There should always be some trickle of stuff. Whether this black stuff, it's not going to back up by the looks of things, which is good. This one might, because that does actually produce quite a lot of... Don't know whether the production is different. You get more petroleum gas, you see. So we might stack up on the petroleum gas, but we'll see. Not all of these machines are being used already, you see. So I think what I might do is just one of these. Let's just do this. Yeah. I want them. Oh, you've run out of those. Okay. There you go. 3 more. Excellent. Okay. So we've started cracking. Let's just worry about other things for now. And, you know, we've achieved many marvellous things. So, yeah. This is now something that looks or resembles, at least lightly resembles, some sort of cracking setup. It's a start, right? I mean, that's the most important thing, is we have begun the process. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we need to take our lubricant and go somewhere with it. So let's take our lubricant. We're just going to make sure we've got plenty of those so that I don't run out of them halfway through, because I shall be sad. And again, we'll cut our little wandery path through here. That's fine. We've got plenty of space, so we're all right. Great. Okay, let's have that. What we want to do is bring our lubricant across. Okay, to there, and then have a think about it. So somewhere we had some acid, which we made lower down. So we'll just go straight down here. Actually, will be perfect. So let's go here. And this can go. Okay, that's somewhat sad. Because I'm an idiot again, as always. Let's just do this. This is going that way. This is going this way. Great. And this can come off, and we'll just put the pipe through like that. Great. Lubricant ahoy. Let's do it. That worked it out. Missing pipe to ground. Okay, it's fine. Really do need to go and stock up on these. It's surprising how many pipes you actually use without realizing it. I want to get this over to the bus sort of position, so we'll see what happens. We'll do this, and then that there can be this, and we'll just do nice normal pipes here, just so we can sort of... Doesn't hurt to see them occasionally. Okay, that can be to there, and then down here like this. Let's have a normal pipe here. It's great, down we go. Okay. Yep. We're going to make that through there? Who knows? Is it going to be too far? Too far. Okay, we'll have to try, won't it? Okay. Here sort of almost feels widdly enough. Okay, so we'll go this way. We'll put a normal pipe in here. I'm going to run out of pipes, aren't I? Yep. So to avoid the frustration, let's just go and get the pipes now. Since I know I'm going to run out, let's just go and grab these things. Okay. So many pipes. So many pipes. Great. Good. Lots of pipes. And then up here, are you full of wood? No. You are now. Okay. Great. We could probably do some power poles on the way back down. So let's go to our power pole manufactory, which I think is down here. Yep. Good. Well done, Simon. Well remembered. Yeah, and we'll grab a couple of these as well. Just for the sake of it. Right, good. Where did we get to? Not far from here. Here it is. And we think we can get through there. We'll take this. That's great. This is hilarious, so we'll do this. Because I'm a big fan of funny. I don't know if anyone's seen Kibitz as a YouTuber. But the rule of cool is the most important part. And I couldn't agree more. Great. Does this go all the way to here? Look at that. Okay, and now we have lubricant to here. Okay, success. So we've got lubricant. What we are looking to make, we're looking to head our way towards these flying robot frames. But in order to get those, we need the electric engine units, which needs engine units and electronic circuits. And engine units, we need these things. So previously we made lots of engine units like this. So we need this again, which I like, because I like this, because we're going to need to make lots of these. So I think what we'll do is we're just going to steal this as it is and see what happens. It's certainly a good place to start. So let us steal all of this. Just going to steal it from there. Great stuff. So this will give us, we know this gives us normal engines. So it's a no-brainer. Have one of those, please. How much of this can you make? Okay, it's doing many marvellous things. Doesn't got any of those. To be honest, let's upgrade these anyway. Great, so that's all blue, which is lovely. Okay, so then here what we need is we need iron plate in there and then steel in there and then jobs are good. So we need iron plate in there and steel in here. Okay, good. So iron plate in there and steel in there. Okay. Iron plate in the top one and then steel in this one. Okay. Let's have a splitter, which bizarrely there's none on screen. That's that. And then we want some iron plate here. I mean, we actually got iron plate. I don't really care if it's... I mean, it's right here. So I'd sort of be foolish to not just take this. So it begins. So this should give us engine units at the bottom. Yep, they're making. So that's handy. We've already got some... Yep, good. You are so close to... You're just starved of... It's red chips. Wow. You always need so many red chips. What is? Are you starved of anything? You're not. We just need more of you. Yeah, we could do with some more red chips. Because we are not making enough. Can I double this up? Well, what I could do... Because everything's full here. Why don't we take... this... and rotate that around and do this. So that should take from there, that should take from there, that's fine. Okay, and then this needs to go the other way. Oh god, buttons. Yeah, and this can come out of here. Yeah. Around to here. And then into that, which will be a splitter or merger, whichever way you want to phase it. And then we're just going to need to just stock up on a few bits and pieces. Let's just make sure that we've got always a good supply of useful things. So we need somewhere we were making assembly machines. Okay. Could have sworn we were making the posh assembly machines. We are. That's all the way down there. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay, what do I don't have while I'm up here? We've got... Okay, we could do with some more inserters because we're bound to use those up. Where are we gone? Walked past them. So let's get a couple of inserters. That's great. Okay, let's go and get the assembly machines, which are down here. That's because they require more things. That's right. So here, how many have we got? We're going to need those, so let's just get that, and then this will stack those up. Great. Great. That will help. That's a third more, or half as much again. Yeah, now look at that. It's already hemorrhaging on this. So how much red belt have we got? Probably none. We're not making red belt, are we? No. Okay, we could do some... Are these just normal ones? Okay, let's just make these. We probably need a bit more of this anyway. We've got plenty of copper in now. Let's duplicate this as well. Actually, that's nearly... yeah, let's just duplicate this anyway. Is any of it getting... That might be enough, but let's just... I want to just saturate this belt. Yeah, my S key is dying, so I'm going to need to fix that, which is sad. Very sad. I like my keyboard. Big fan of my keyboard. Let's just have one more here. Yeah. Great. Great. That should stack up and that'll, yeah. That's now meaning these are not doing anything, but at least it's going to fill. Yes. Let's do this. Yeah. Just so we make sure we're absolutely getting as much into here as possible. Which will certainly won't hurt. Are we getting any up to here? That's the question. We are. So these machines are not starved. Yeah, they're just about getting enough. Okay, good. That's about as good as it's going to get for now. Right, okay, so that will increase our red chips a little bit. Not a lot, but we need to... They're not running out of... It's just the copper. So actually we could... Okay, I need to increase my red chips next time when we get there. But that's... We're getting some now. We're only really feeding... We only really need them for science at the moment, so we'll worry about the blue chips in a minute. Right, now we've got lots of engines. We now want to make electric engines, which means we need circuits, engine units, and lubricant. Okay, so now we've got everything we need. We can then put these on a belt for a start. So, like this. Okay, that's good. And we probably want, for now, this will do. So we're going to just leave these here. So we've got double set of that. And then I'm just going to get rid of this so I don't have to think about it. Great. Good. Then I want to think about what we're going to do. We want to make electric engines, so electronic circuits, engine units, and lubricant. Okay. How much of each? 2 circuits, 1 engine unit, and lubricant. Okay, so we're going to put them on one belt for now, because the electric engines take a week and a half anyway to generate. So we're always needing more machines to do it anyway, so we're going to just put these on one belt. And so for now, we're going to do the usual. Oh my god. The one thing I didn't look for. Just give me some of these, please. Okay, let's grab all these bits. Good. Okay, that was a dodgy placement, but we'll live with it. Actually, it worked out perfectly. Great. Don't actually need that one. There we go. Right. Now we have what we need, and then here, what we'll do is we'll start making these. We're going to need the lubricant in as well. So what we'll actually do is we'll go... let's just see what this looks like. I want to make electric engines. Thanks. Where's the lubricant? Yeah, that's not going to quite work. Because I need room to be able to have... We could do that. Yeah, we'll do that and see what happens. Right, so here we're going to take in... We're going to blue in. Like that. Let's do two at once. Blue in. Great. Blue in. Make that go past so I know what I'm doing. This can go here. That can go there. Now we need our lubricant. And what we'll do is we'll pop this in this way, just for the sake of it. And then we'll have a normal pipe that goes like this. That's great. And then we're going to join this to our lubricant supply, which is over here. Yeah. Let's just make that join up. Right, so then we need our lubricant supply, which is right here. Okay, so this is going to come out. We're just going to have a little one of these. Like this. It's going to go to there. This is going to go to there. This is then going to go to there. And this will go around like this. Look at that. Lubricant. Okay, so that's put lubricant flowing through here. That sound effect sounded very much like a biter. There isn't a hidden biter kicking about in here, is there? No. That's good. Good. I was going to say that would be terrifying. Right, we're making engine units, which is terrific. So then they need to be exported somewhere, and what we'll do is we'll put them down here. Is that good? No. So we could put them just here. Why not? Yep. And then that can go here. Yeah. Let's do 1, 2, like that. Beautiful. What a lovely design. Okay, we have electric engine units. Okay, then we can copy this, which is a thing of beauty. And we'll pop that. Okay, I don't actually need the top bit. We just need this much, like that. Perfect. And that should be able to go there, correct? Yes. Let's see how optimistic this is. I think it's quite optimistic, but it's a start. Okay, yeah, I think we've run out of... It's engine units that, again, these take how long? 24 seconds. These take 12 seconds. So yeah, that should be able to provide enough engine units for the moment, and if necessary we can do more electric engines. But now we've got electric engines, we can nearly think about flying robot frames. We actually do have everything. We can actually make flying robot frames. Oh my god. And then what do we need to make these? It's just the red circuits and the flying robot frames. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. I'd like to get a flying robot frame. That would be lovely. So these are electric engines, which really I want on the bus. So really I want this going the other way, because life. So beautiful. Look at that. No. Great. And then you can go the other way. Great. And you're outputting to the red. Yeah, good. All right. So they're going to go the other way, which means they're going to come down here, which means we're going to have beautiful electric engines on the bus, which is going to be marvellous. Look at that. Electric engines on the bus. Great. We're going to need a little bit of clearance here, I'm afraid. A bit more de-treeing. Let's get the wood out of the way. Great. We probably picked up some belts there because I probably misaligned the belts, but that's right. Good. Let's just go down here like this. That's great. Clear the space. Okay, eventually we're going to run out of bus, but this is a good start. Then we're going to copy this, and then we're going to go like this. Yeah, I definitely need to look at my down key on my keyboard, because, or S rather, because it is not clicking anymore. Keycron, damn you. It's okay, I have some spare keys that I do not need, so we'll be alright. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, thing of beauty. Right, so this is now everything I could possibly want for my world. So now what we want to do is we want to think about these flying robot frames, which are steel plate, battery, electronic circuits, electronic. Okay, we do need to put the batteries on the bus. So let's do that anyway, because we're going to need more batteries than this. So we got lots of batteries, and we've probably got several laser turrets now. Yeah, we're getting some. I think what I'm going to do, this is going to be nowhere near enough battery, I don't think. So we ought to make more batteries. So sulfuric acid just needs sulfur, and we might just make this again. Let's just make this again. Let's just make the sulfuric acid bit again. Yeah, we're going to make that again down here. And because sulfur's on this side, I think I feel I want to make it here. We might just rotate this. No, let's have it sideways. Let's have it this way, because we can probably extend it then. Okay, let's do these things. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Can I do this? Trees rock only. I said I didn't want this, but, you know. Hey ho, turns out I did. Give me some space. Thank you, bots. Fill my world with rubbish. Okay, and that was needing... Where's our nearest radar, actually? Okay, let's radar ourselves up. Okay, bear with me a second while I just write something down, because I need to do a real life thing in a second. But I'm so close to getting a flying robot frame that I sort of want to do it now anyway. Right, so yeah, have I got a radar? I have. Let's stick a radar down here anyway. It's not going to hurt. Great. That should hopefully have improved the world. Right, you need sulfur and iron plate. Okay, fine. Okay, well this is a bit of a gift then. So we can do sulfur straight off the back here. Great, and then iron plate we can also do as a gift right here. Oh my god. I desperately need to go back to the mall and collect a whole bunch of stuff. Iron plate. Great. Chemical factories we haven't got. Let's have a few more chemical factories, and then we're nearly there. We need water, so we're going to need water somewhere. Where's the nearest water? We ought to get some fresh... Oh, water is not great. Okay, let's get some research done. Worker robot speed. Worker cargo size, definitely. Speed some more, yes. Lab research we could do, I suppose. Trains fast, but you get the electric furnaces, which is actually not a bad thing, and some more bonus on that. Fine. Okay, right. We got one. We just need another one. And then we need water. So I just said water, didn't I? So water, 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 water. We ought to just go down here and get it. Can we make an offshore pump? We sure can. This feels like a drive. Please just let me through. Oh, well done, Simon. Good bit of driving, especially for me. Right, so this here, let's get an offshore pump, which must be here somewhere. It's a blue thing. It's a bright blue thing. There it is. Okay, right. That can come up like that. Great. And then what we want is we want probably pipes, which I don't have. I do. Oh my God. It's so true. It's great. Somewhat surprisingly, this offshore pump doesn't need electricity. I also want to go straight up, you know. Let's just see if we can make this happen. Yet my S key does not want to work. I'm very sad. Okay. It's making it work. Well done, game. Well done. Alright, can we make a pump, actually? We can. Let's make one of those. Put that here, because there's already power here. So let's just go here, and then put a pump in. Like that, and then put normal pipe in for a second. Stick that pump in there. That's great. Good. Just to make sure we're not ever losing in the water department. Well done, game. Let's bring this water up. I will probably regret having this water coming up here in a minute, but come on. Let's get through here. There must be a way through these trees. There we go. Okay, so we need water. And it currently is coming in at the top, which is fine. So what we're going to do is... Okay, that's great. We're going to bring it in over here. Great. And then one of those. Great. Bring the water up to here. Terrific. That's great. And then this is going to just juggle into here, which is great. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, power. We should have big power pole somewhere. We'll plant you right here. And then we'll have a friend join up here. That joins the power up to that. And then we just need an actual power pole where we need it, which will be just there. Suddenly we have sulfuric acid. Great. Okay, then we're going to copy this like this, and we're going to put another one right here. We got plenty of chemical plants on hand. We're going to have another one of those because we're going to need it in a minute. Right, so this is then going to do that. Join that up. Join that up. We are making sulfuric acid. Great. And then to make sure that we've got plenty on store. Yeah. We will add a couple of these, just like this. And then these pipes. Okay. What is this? Okay, they're just... What is that sound? Must just be something in the trees. Okay, game is freaking me out. That's great. Sweet. Like that. Okay, and this will be sulfuric acid by the bucket load. So that's great. And then we want to make batteries. Okay, which will just go to here. And batteries need a whole shed load of things. No, you just need... Oh, yeah. So copper plate, steel, iron plate, and the sulfuric acid. Okay. Copper plate. So, okay. So here's sulfur, sulfuric acid. There's the water that I instantly regret putting there, but we're going to make it over here. See, we've got electric engines already. What we're just going to do is just going to halve this. Like there. Like that. And then this can come up and go on the other side of that. Thank you. So at least we've got a full belt eventually. Great. So we're nearly there. We're nearly there. We can do this. We can do this. Well, it makes batteries. Are the batteries? Come to me, batteries. Why am I looking straight at you? Here we go. Iron plate, copper plate, sulfuric acid. We can do that easy. Right here. Right here. So iron plate, copper plate, sulfuric acid. Okay. More of these. I'm going to need more of these, I bet, in a minute. So let's just do that now. Okay. Here's our electric engines. Let's bring it through about here anyway. Great. Let's get the copper plate first. Great. And can we wiggle through? We probably can. Let's do that. I've gone the wrong way. Great. That'll get through to there. Oh, can we make this happen? We sure can. Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh, the spaghetti is real. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and then what we can do is I don't know whether this... Oh, it's one different. So close. So close, they said. Right. So what we'll do is we'll just again, doesn't really hurt. We'll just go 2. We're picking up lots of spare stuff here, but doesn't really matter. And then what we'll do is we'll have a nice one of these, which is going to go here like this, out like that, and this one's going to go in there and out like that. And then we'll just have a normal boring pipe doing this, delivering sulfuric acid over here. So then we have sulfuric acid and this ready to go. We're going to make a machine, and we'll go to the top side because I'm feeling frisky. So we'll have a machine here. This I would like to make batteries. That's what I'd like to make. Which isn't one of those. It's a chemical plant. So please make some batteries. And we'll take the liquid and the... Yeah. Perfect. Battery, please. Thanks. I'll work out how to do this in a second. This is just going to go across the... This is going to go... Okay. Ever wish you'd done something different? Yep. Okay, let's just go one step further. One step beyond. Okay, normal pipe, please. Great. And then here, we're going to do chemical factory. Chemical factory. We go one more, so we know we're going to get it. This to here. This is going to be battery. Great. And then... Okay. It's hard. These things are non-trivial, okay? I choose to say this is the case. Then we can go one of these to there like that, and then this can come in like that. Beautiful. It's not quite repeatable yet, but it will be in a second when I go like this. Make this a battery like that, and then we're going to do this like that. Pop one of them in there. Then this is going to be straight in. Is that going to be all right? I don't think it is. I hate everything. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. This is already on this side. Why don't I just make this my life so much easier? And we'll just go like this. And we're going to go like this. This is then going to go like this, and then this is going to go like this. Great, and then we're going to ins and outs are all good. This can be batteries. This can then come down with normal pipe, good old-fashioned normal pipe, and then straight across like that. We can stick some power in either side, like that. We can join that power to something to actually make it work, and then we can have an output belt at the top here, like that. And then we need, yeah, like I say, power. Let's just bring a normal power, big old power line over like this. All of a sudden, we're making batteries. Shouldn't have been that hard, but apparently it was. Then what we'll do is we'll copy this like this, and we'll stick another one here. Because we can probably make... We've probably got enough of everything to probably make 3 lots. Which is great. That doesn't even need to be to there. This does need to be to there. Okay, great. Batteries. Batteries galore. We'll do the same trick as before, in that we like to have... Okay. This can come up. Just make sure that there is always 2 sides of a bell. This is now quite the battery manufactory. And what we're going to do is, for now... This will do for now. Yeah, I definitely have a problem. So now we've got batteries. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop there, but next episode we're going to build the flying robot frames, because we've got everything we need now to start building flying robot frames, and it's going to be robots. Robots for the win. Next episode. I'm just going to quickly click on power. Power we're still okay for at the moment. The factory doth grow. It's not the world's biggest factory, but we have cracked oil. This is nearly full. This is empty. This is empty. This is empty. This is very good. We've got no oil. That's terrible. Okay, so we have, unfortunately, run out of oil. Okay. There's precious little in there. We need more oil. Okay. Yeah. There's precious little in there. So, next episode... Ah, dear. Let me just write down that we need next episode. So, Factorio. Oil in capital letters. Yeah, and then it's oil, frames, robots, not in disguise, and then blue chips. So it goes on. And in order to have blue chips, we're going to need to increase our existing red chip production. And in order to have more red chip production, we're going to have to increase everything else. At the moment, we're stacked up on red chips, but we're going to, that's an illusion. Absolutely an illusion. Okay, we've got all sorts of things. Yeah, copper's not a problem anymore at the moment, but we're going to need, well, I say not a problem, we're going to need more copper. But there we go. We've successfully created batteries, and next time we will have bots. I'm determined that we will have bots. All right. Thank you for coming along for the ride. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.